Okay, let us talk more about place value. All right. Um, we have seen how we can put the place value of numbers. For example, of 702. We said these are ones, these are tens, and these are hundreds. So to better understand this concept, we will expand our knowledge to a bit big numbers, to big numbers. Suppose we want to move up to billions. Okay, so whole numbers up to billions. Okay, to billions. So this becomes a very big number. But if we use if we use a special chart, we will see how we can assign the place value of each digit up to to big numbers, even up to 1 billion. All right, we are going to use uh, a number chart, which will help us to see these things in a very easy way. And in fact, numbers, whole numbers, have period. When we have three of them like this, these are, we say these are ones, tens, hundreds. Then we are going to have thousands. After hundreds, we are going to have thousands. So three numbers. Then we are going to have thousands, 10,000s, and then 100,000s. After that, we are going to have uh, 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 millions. So every three digits will give us a period. So we'll talk about periods of whole numbers, period of whole numbers up to up to up to when we deal with numbers up to 1 billion. So we have this, and we are going also to look at periods of whole numbers. We'll look at this. So these periods will consider the groups of number from lefty, from right towards left. Groups of number from right towards left. Okay. We'll talk about a grouping numbers, grouping numbers from right towards left. Let us have a look. If I have this number here, if I have, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, this is our number. We'll group, these are ones, okay, we have here, these are ones, and these are tens, these are hundreds. Now, after hundreds, we have thousands. So, thousands will come here. These are thousands, okay. So, this group up to here, it means that we have a different so we are going to have 10,000s, 100,000s, and then we are going to have millions. So we are going to see this in this chart. um, just be with me in a few seconds, and then we'll continue. Okay, so this is the chart I'm talking about. This chart is very important. And now these are periods. Okay, after every three digits like this, we are going to have one period over. Okay, so the following here is a place value. Place value will be varying from ones, tens, and hundreds in each period. So a period of ones will have ones, tens, and hundreds. A period of thousands will have ones, tens, and hundreds. And a period of million will have ones, tens, and hundreds. When it reaches 100, when it comes to thousands, it changes. The period changes to become another name. So we have billions and then millions. So this is a chart which takes us to read whole numbers, uh, whole numbers up to trillion, up to trillions. So this will help us to read the numbers up to 1 trillion, as well as assigning the place values in these numbers, and also understanding the periods, how the names of a number changes, and they change from right to the left. After three numbers, after every three numbers, the name will change. It will either be ones, like 1. Okay, if we have 1, like 1 here, it will be just 1, but we have gone up to 100 and we used like 702, 702. So this, it means in the place of ones. Now don't confuse about these periods of ones. Here it means we have ones, we have 2 ones, we have 0 tens, and we have 700s. They are below 10. I mean, they are below 1,000. They are there. These hundreds here are below 10. That's why we still have ones in hundreds. In hundreds, we have ones. They are not 10. When they reach 10, the period changes to thousands. When they reach 10 hundreds, the period changes to thousand. So that's what we see. These are ones, and then they have ones, they have tens, they have hundreds. Now when we move to thousands, they also have 1, because we have 1,000s. All right, we have 10,000s, we have 100,000s, things like those. So this is the first number I wrote here. These are numbers. We are going to deal with numbers, and we have this arrow going down that we can have as many numbers as we want. Now let us look for another number like this: 7 0 9 8 0 4 2. So we can read this number easily if we follow this chart. Now we have million. This 7 is in periods of million, so it means that 3 numbers, the period changes. Another 3 number, the period changes. Okay, so it changes here. And then we have this. This stands in millions, but we have in millions we have ones, so we have 7, only 7 millions. And then in thousands we don't have, so we have. So we read this as 7,009,000. I mean 90,000 because they are tens. So plus 8, they become 98,000. Okay, we don't have hundreds, so we see 42 here. 42. So this is read as we have 7 here, 0 9 8 0 4 2. Count 3, count another 3. This 7 is in millions, so this is read as 7. Sorry, it's read as 7 millions because they are ones. They are in ones. 7 millions 98,000 because of 90 tens, 90 and then 8, so they form 98 thousands. These are thousands. Okay, 98 thousands. We don't have hundreds in ones. We don't have hundreds, so we read 42. 40 in tens and 2 in ones. 98,042. So you see, the place value is observed, and the place value has helped us to read these numbers. The place value has helped us to read these numbers. Now I'm going to give you a task and follow the same procedures. Follow the same procedures. Read this number: 2 3 8 7 2 0 0 0 2 3 3 1. And again read this number. Read this: 7 2 8 0 7 0 0 9 655 201. And again, this root number, 1 7 9 2 8 7 5 6 6 6 20078. So read these three numbers. This is number 1, number 2, and number 3. You read these and you write them in words. Read them and write them in words. Observe the place values of these numbers. Follow these, and these are periods. Whenever it crosses a border, it changes. The period changes and becomes so. Please arrange them like this in 3 groups: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In every 3 groups, we have ones, tens, and hundred, ones, tens, and hundred, ones, tens, and hundred, and then read the numbers as required.